Hey, it's Harker from Paper. Today we're going to use an AI agent to iterate on the design that we pulled from the live resend website using Paper Snapshot. You can use any AI agent here, but we're going to use Claude Code. I've already set up Paper with Claude Code, but if you're curious how to do that, you can check out the video we've linked in the description. Now, similar to a human, you need to make sure to give the AI a bit of context. We can't just say, add a third column. Instead, we need to say, in Paper, add a third column to the frame. So let's go ahead and type that into our Claude Code. And then we can add in the rest of our prompt. In this case, I'm asking it to add a third frame or a third column into this frame, and we're going to use the content from this dynamic suppression list here for that third column. So now let's go ahead and send that. Now you can see Claude Code lets us know as it's thinking, as it's connecting to the Paper MCP, as it's figuring out which file to use. Quiet Nebula, you can see that matches up. It's figuring out which page to use and which frame. So it lets us know that it's in the right direction as it's working. First, it's going to take a look at everything that we have. The frame is going to get a screenshot so it can look at how everything is set up in our paper canvas. And it's just going to understand that. And then once it understands everything, that's when it's going to start changing it in our paper canvas. Your AI agent is going to ask you if it can do certain things in your paper canvas. I like to choose always allow here. That way we don't have to keep giving permission every time that Claude wants to duplicate a node in Paper. So now you can see that it's duplicated that column and it's resized everything. So now we have 3 columns instead of 2. Again, AI agent saved us a ton of work just by doing this. And now it's going to update all of that content. So again, we can just watch everything that it's outputting here so we know where it's at in the process. And now the agent has finished the request we gave it. You can see we have that third column now. And it's also gone through a review based on Paper standards, just to make sure your design is still looking great, even when it's AI generated. You can see we've done things like check the spacing, make sure it's all consistent and it looks good. The typography matches and also looks great. Same thing with contrast, alignment, and making sure that there's no overflow issues on your canvas. Now we can go back into the Paper canvas and we can finish editing. So for example, I'm seeing that there's still not an image here, of course, so we could use Paper's image generation if we wanted to find something that was similar just for a basic mockup, or you can upload an image that your team has created. We can also see that there is a little bit too much spacing here now that we're using 3 columns versus 2, so that's something we can easily fix. I'm just going to click on this frame and just double click. Now it's going to go to a fit height. That looks a lot better and matches what was originally on the website. I'm just going to do that for all of these. You could also have the AI agent do that, but we're not going to do that in this case. I'm also just going to make sure this matches the other one. But once we put it in an image, then we could just do that same fit to resize. And that is all you have to do to use an AI agent to iterate on your design, whether you created it directly in the Paper canvas or use Paper Snapshot to bring it from your live site. Thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the Paper channel.